Hello and welcome to today's video. My name is Rita. This is my channel 10 Red Lipsticks. I own far more makeup than anyone needs, so today we're going to do a bit of a declutter. I have planned to meet up with a friend of mine, Ruth, whose channel you may know and love. I hope you do. If you don't, go check her out. In a couple of days we're going to meet up. She has some makeup she is decluttering that I'm going to have a look at and swatch and see if I want it, and I'm going to take some things and I want to do declutter. I know that there are things in my collection that I don't love. Lots of it I like and it works fine, but it's not my favorite version of that thing. I have a preferred version of that thing, so I don't really think to reach for them, and I know that somebody else could be getting more use out of them. So I'm going to go through my collection, look for those things now and bring them with me when I go to meet Ruth and see if she wants to take anything. I think we're going to have a few different categories with this declutter. We're going to have things I'm keeping, things I'm definitely giving away, so I'll offer them to Ruth, and if Ruth doesn't want them, I'll offer them to other friends and family, etc. And then things that I will give away if somebody wants them, but if they don't, I'll keep. So kind of maybe of I'll try to give it away, but if no one is in my circle is kind of enthusiastic and wants the thing, I'm not gonna throw it out. I'll take it back into my collection. So those are the categories. That is the plan. I'm going to start with lipsticks, but we'll see how much will fit into one video, how much footage that is of going through my lip products, and we are going to go through my entire collection. I assume that that will be too much for one video, so I will have timestamps down below as to which categories are in this video, and then there'll be a part 2 and hopefully just a part 2, maybe a part 3, hopefully just a part 2, and I'll have timestamps in that. So if you're not interested in lips or the other categories that I cover in today's video, come back in a couple of days and I'll have part 2 up and you'll be able to see the other categories. So I'm not trying to be ruthless. I'm not trying to get rid of things for the sake of getting rid of things, but I want to use this opportunity of meeting up with another makeup enthusiast to see if there are things that could bring her joy that aren't bringing me much joy. And I would love to make a bit of space and create a bit of breathing room. In particular, this top drawer where I have my lip products and I've got like backup mascaras in there. It's just a bit chaotic and there's absolutely no need for that. I do not need all of those lip products, and there are some that I really just do not use, and there are some there that are so old that they can't be given away, unfortunately. So that is a lesson to me about what to buy in the future. A, to buy much less, and B, to make sure I'm buying colours that I know I'll like and formulate that I really think I will like. Obviously it's hard to know exactly, but yeah, so this is going to be a long one. No matter how many categories I put in here, it's going to be a long one. So yeah, get something to drink and enjoy. Thanks for watching. Let's get into the declutter. So this is my quite chaotic lip drawer. I've also got mascaras in here, but it's mostly lips, and as you can see, it's outrageous. Now, it didn't look like this a week ago. I've deliberately put things from handbags, from my bedside table, from my work bag, etc. in here, or things that were on my desk, in order to have everything together ready for this declutter. But like these did look like this, totally chaotic. It's just all of this up here wasn't here. They were scattered around the place, but I did have this much. So yeah, it's a bit much. I definitely need to go through and get rid of a few of these. So I forgot to mention that I am going to declutter all the things and go through all the things that I have here in this room. I have done a brief pass, my bedside table, some of my handbags, etc., and gathered things here, but I'm not going searching too deep throughout the entire house. So there are definitely a few things, lip products in particular, because they wind up in handbags that are in other parts of the house, and I'm not going to worry too much about that. So this is not going to be an inventory video. It's only going to be a declutter. Obviously you'll see most of my collection, but there are some things missing from my collection that I'm not going to worry too much about today. Here is what we're looking at in terms of lip products. I've got mascaras and some brow things over here, so I'm going to take those out and I'm going to sort into different categories, so like bullet lipsticks, lip glosses and lip liners. So I'll do that now. Okay, so I've sorted through everything. Let's start with lip balms, tinted and clear. Okay, so clear first. And some of these are much more skincare than makeup. So we've got the Catrice Tinted Lip Oil, Library Lip Balms, Murder and the Orange Express, Catrice Lip Cushion, La Roche-Posay Cicaplast, where's the English? Barrier Repairing Balm, Sculpted by Amy Connolly. It's all worn away, I've had this for years. What's it called? Balm something. Beauty Balm, that's what it's called. And it's clear. This Elizabeth Arden 8-hour cream. Oh, this is tinted, never mind. Put that with the tinted. This Essence Pure Volume Plumping Effect Lip Balm. And this very cute Planned Parenthood Care No Matter What little promotional lip balm. Very, very cute. So, what have we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, first off, I'm keeping this. This is a collector's item. I got this as a gift when I was in the States speaking at some pro-choice events. I went to visit Planned Parenthood. And yeah, I really love this. Absolute keep. I don't really use the lip balm, but that's, you know, it's a bit old and I just kind of want to keep it forever. Because it's so cute. This declutter, I don't really need plumping things. I don't really want them. It has like the minty, it tingles very slightly, and it's this weird, like extremely light colour. Oh god, and I've just broken it. Okay, well, that's just that. Yeah, okay, so this is really old anyway, so, and I've just broken it, so I'm going to just be throwing that away. I'll see if I can recycle parts of it. The Sculpted Beauty Balm, I'm going to keep, I'm like halfway through this probably, or maybe 2/3. This is really good. My lips were in bits after using a blush that allegedly you can use, cream blush that allegedly you can use on your lips. On my lips, they were so dry, and this was the only thing that fixed them. This guy, the La Roche-Posay, is an amazing lip balm, and it is in my Partners in Cream. I have used it down to this red line. Well, I've used it a bit more than that, but it's hard to make a new line now because it's like at the fat part there. Anyway, it's amazing. I'm going to continue using it in my project pan. So that is keep. Actually, I need to be better organized here. So yeah, okay. This guy, I don't love it. I don't hate it. It's fine. The thing I hate about it actually is that it's not like an applicator. It's just a flat top there. I really don't like that. But other than that, it's fine. So I'm just going to keep it and hopefully I will finish it. This Catrice Tinted Lip Oil is so beautiful and lovely. I love the formula. It's this big fat doe foot. I love the feel of it. But it's empty. It is not empty because I used all of it. It is empty because the packaging leaks. So if it was on its side, it just leaked out. So I probably used half of it or a third of it because I did really like it. But the rest of it leaked out. So I'm going to keep the packaging for... I have to make low buy updates. I haven't updated my low buy at all, and talk about the things that I bought this year. And I bought this in January, I think. So I need this to talk about it in that video, but I am decluttering this and I won't be buying this again unless I hear that the packaging has changed. If the packaging changed to one that did not leak, I would absolutely buy this. I really, really like the actual product. And it does, you know, because of its size and shape and everything, it fits really well into some of those kind of lipstick organizers, and therefore you can keep it standing upright. So it, you know, at the end of it, I used it here at my desk. I had it standing upright, and then I would use it first thing in the morning, and that was great. But I couldn't bring it with me to reapply throughout the day because I was worried it would leak in my bag. So that is an absolute obvious declutter. Murder on the Orange Express. So Literary Lip Balms is a small independent company here in Ireland. I think, at least I saw the owner at a like Christmas fair here. So it's more than 12 months since I have it, but it doesn't smell bad. Actually, it smells amazing. Yeah, it smells like delicious orange. Really, really nice. So I'm going to keep this until it starts smelling bad or until I finish it. Obviously, I've used a huge amount, but yeah, not finished yet. So I'm going to keep it, and I love the whole vibe, the Murder on the Orient Express, except it's Orange Express because it's orange smelling. So yeah, really, really like this. The all natural ingredients business does make me worry that it will go off, but like we're past 12 months and I think it's absolutely fine. So yeah. Keeping this, and hopefully I'll use it up before it does expire. Now, Tinted. We've got a lot more to get through here. Okay, so we've got things here that are basically lipsticks. They're so pigmented, but they're, you know, they're very glossy, or, you know, they're not a matte formula at all. So anyway, I'm categorizing them in this way, and I'm going through them in this way. So let's start here with my long skinny things. This is my favorite way for a lip product to be, so it's kind of ridiculous that I have 3 of these here. Now I do have one more. I have another color of the Fat Oil Slick Click from NYX, which I'll be keeping anyway. It's probably in my handbag or whatever. So yeah, let's go through these. So first off, we have the Plumping Lip Oil Balm from PS Pro. So that's the Pennies or Primark. It's this beautiful color. Does the color have a name? I'm sure the color does have a name, but I can't see it here. Anywho, it was €3.50. I think it's beautiful. Oh, I've used a bit of it. It's sinking down there. I love the color. I love the way it applies, but I hate that it's plumping. Let me just put it on my lips now to see how it feels. So yeah, I think I have to give this away because I'm never going to finish it. I don't choose to wear it because the plumping just does not feel nice at all. The like stinging effect. And it's ridiculous that I bought this because I should have seen that it was called plumping and not bought it. Yeah, I've just applied it now and I can't feel any plumping whatsoever. I think this is what happened, is that the plumping didn't start for a little while, and then I was like totally shocked when it did start because it was, you know, several minutes after I'd put this on. So yeah, this is going to be a declutter. I'm not even going to wait for it to feel horrible. Yeah, it's starting to sting just a tiny bit now. Yeah, goodbye. So hopefully Ruth doesn't hate plumping things, or one of my friends doesn't hate stinging lip things. This from Laura Geller is the Fine Shine lipstick in On The Go. It's a very pink colour. This is like you twist and it clicks up, so you can't click it back down. The colour is like a not perfect, but I like it. So I'm going to keep this because I like it. It's just not like an absolute everyday colour, or rather it's just not a colour that goes with all other colours, but I think that's fine. It can just be its own thing. So I'm going to keep that. The NYX Fat Oil Slick Click, I'm going to keep both of them. This one is in Double Tap, and then I have like a brown nudie one that's in link in my bio. These are not perfect. Like how the lighting is all over the place here. How glossy and gloopy they are is a bit of a problem. Like the reason you click it up and you can't click it back down is that like it would not hold its shape. It's too soft for that. So they're slightly gloopier, that like just ever so slightly gloopier than I would want them to be, which means they kind of run outside of your lip line and things like that. Like this formula is soft and hydrating and lovely, and it doesn't do that as much, whereas this formula is really gloopy and it does do that. So I thought I was going to absolutely adore these. Yeah, now, so I've wiped off the lip plumper and it is still starting to like really sting my lower lip. So I'm very happy about that decision. So I probably won't buy another of these, even though I really like the two that I have. So that's my thoughts on the Fat Oil Slick Click. Okay, on to bullet lipstick shaped things. L'Oreal Glow Paradise. Come on, focus. In 353 Mulberry Ecstatic. What a weird name. There we go. 353 Mulberry Ecstatic Sheer. This is like a deep colour, but very sheer and very glossy. I really like this. Keep. Tom Ford. This is like a sample that my mother-in-law got as a gift with purchase, I think, and she gave to me. Lip colour. Do you have any more details as to what this is? In Scarlet Rouge. It is this teeny weeny cutie. The little Tom Ford symbol. And it's another red. Much brighter red. Keeping. Love it. I keep my mini lipsticks because they are really delicate and they have a tendency to break in their boxes. So that goes back in its box and I'm keeping that. This Tom Ford one, however, it's a bit bigger. So I don't know if she actually bought this in La Piscine. So the swimming pool. Probably can't read that. It's like gold on white. Is broken. Let me smell it. And like it's a bit purple. It's a bit different to the L'Oreal, but it's quite similar. I don't think I need this. I think it is time to say goodbye to this very, very beautiful bullet. But I don't need it. Goodbye. Elizabeth Arden 8-Hour Cream Lip Protectant Stick Sheer Tint SPF 15. There's literally no way you can read that. This weird brown colour that I've actually never liked. And it always smelled horrible because it smells like the 8-Hour Cream, but which is just not what I think a lip product should smell like. Like, it's not a terrible smell, but it's not what I want. And this is really old, so there's no way the SPF like 15 is very low anyway. Still works, so I don't like this. I'm getting rid of this. This next one, on the other hand, is a brown that I do like. It's not perfect for me. So this is the Laura Mercier Lip Parfait Creamy Colour Balm in Amaretto Swirl. This is another one from my mother-in-law. So the Tom Fords and this and the thought there was another one. Oh, and the Elizabeth Arden are all from my mother-in-law. This, I've swatched here. It's just not the perfect colour for me, but I've been making it work, and I think I need to experiment with a few different lip liners. Isn't that so beautiful? I want this to be the perfect nude for me just on its own. Sorry, there's a plane going overhead. We're going to keep going because we've got a lot to get through here. It's not quite perfect, but with a lip liner, I think it could be. So I'm keeping that. These two from Honest Beauty. It's the Tinted Lip Balm in Lychee Fruit and Summer Melon. I got these in TK Maxx. So Lychee Fruit there. It's a light tint, but it definitely is there. And Summer Melon. Okay, these two are going into the, if someone wants them, I'll give them away. And if not, I'll bring back at least Summer Melon. Maybe not Lychee Fruit. So I'm very sorry about the noise. It'll be gone soon. Oh, maybe it's not an airplane. Maybe somebody's cutting their grass. Anyway, we are where we are. So I am hopefully decluttering these. Next up, Essence Heart Core with 10% sweet almond oil. You can definitely smell the almond oil on this. If you don't like almond things, if you hate marzipan or whatever, I would avoid these. I don't even know if they're still made. In Crazy Cherry. So it's this kind of raspberry thing. And I do not love the smell. I like almond, but I really don't love the smell. I'm going to get rid of this, partially because the next thing we're going to swatch is also kind of a raspberry vibe, and I would always choose that, and I would never choose this. So there's nothing particularly wrong with this. I don't think it's super hydrating, and the whole hardcore thing would make you think it's more hydrating than it is, but yeah. So next up, I've got two of this. It's the Powerful 5 Lip Care from Catrice. I've got it in 030 Sweet Cherry, which I think is a very raspberry tone. And obviously not exactly the same, a bit more pigmented than the Essence, but this is the one I would choose every time. Keep. And 040 Addicting Cassis, is that how you say that? Which is a bit deeper. And I absolutely love this. I love this formula. I love this colour in particular. I like the Sweet Cherry as well. And I thought that this cardboard packaging would be in bits, but I have had this for a few years. I'm nearly finished it. In fact, I need to put it into a project and finish it up. And it has lasted so well. Like a little bit of fading of some of the lettering and design and whatever, but the actual, you know, it's structurally intact, which I'm very impressed with for cardboard. So that is very nice. Now let's look at things in tubes. So I've got two of this Dewy Lip Balm from Lacura, which is like Aldi. These are so old. I really like them though. No, but they're so old. I'm going to keep the mini, which is slightly less old. So this is in berry. They also did a pear and a grapefruit. I have no idea where those are. If I find those in the house, I probably would keep them because I just haven't used them as much as the berry ones, so they're probably less gross. So I'm going to keep the mini, which was only a 7ml, which came in an advent calendar, and I'm going to declutter and not offer anyone the berry because it is really old and I'm worried that it is too gross. These were obviously dupe for the, what's it called? Laneige Lip Glowy Balm, is that what they're called? So they have a bit of colour, and yeah, I really like them. Actually, I'm going to put a bit on now before I get rid of this. Okay, now we've got the combined noise of a plane going overhead and somebody cutting their grass, so just everyone's out to get me, but I have to film this because I'm meeting up with Ruth in a couple of days. So decluttering the big one, the full size, keeping the mini. This Honest Beauty Gloss C lip gloss in Bronzite. Is that how you say that? I don't love this. Let's see. Yeah. Like even there, I feel it's hard to get even color from it. I don't hate it, but I don't love it. I'm not sure. Is this too gross to give away? I'll see what Ruth says, and if she wants it, I'll give it to her, and if she doesn't, I will be throwing this away. Anywho, that's, we're all grown up, so we can all make our own decisions. The e.l.f. Ride or Die Lip Balm. Just peachy. Smells amazing. Like peach ring jellies. Like absolutely delicious. Love it. Very orange colour. That's fine. It is a very tough formula. So if it's too hard to squeeze out of the tube, I just like put it in my jeans pocket, or I put it, you know, I make sure it has body heat for a few minutes while I'm doing the rest of my makeup before I use it if necessary. But so just peachy, love it. Very thick. So it's like bright color, much more intense color than most of these things, and I absolutely love that, and a really thick formula that I think feels amazing, and it smells amazing. And then Tough Cookie, which is just like the perfect lip product. It is so nice. Smells incredible, beautiful color. It's just that being too hard thing, and then that I wish this was a lip applicator shape and not just flat. But like, look at that color. Look at that color. I love it. So this is my second tube of this. I was horrified to discover they were discontinuing this, and they replaced it with a like nearly clear lip balm. Like, how is that a replacement for this? This is extremely pigmented and thick and amazing. Tough Cookie smells like sweet, you know, artificial sweet bakery kind of smell. It's amazing. Just as nice as, what's it called? Just Peachy? Yeah, Just Peachy and Tough Cookie. Yeah. So love this. Bought this in TK Maxx, which I was so happy to find it because they just discontinued it. But in the meantime, before I found out TK Maxx, I'd asked my sister's girlfriend to buy it for me on ASOS because she lives in the UK and it's easy for her to order from ASOS. So I now have a backup of Tough Cookie, and I'm keeping all of them. Decluttering 9 and keeping 16. Now there's definitely more of these around the house, but from what we've got here, I'm decluttering 9 and keeping 16. Next up, lip liners. This is hard because they're all trying to roll away. But we've got pinks and reds out here and kind of nudie things in here. This isn't perfect. They're not. Anyway, I've never opened this, so that's an obvious declutter. This Zoeva graphic lips set I got for Christmas. I put it in an advent calendar that I made myself. This is like a deep purple. That's just wax blooming. So these have wax blooming on them. It's not mold. It's just wax. And actually some of them kind of came like that. But these are really old. I don't think I've ever used this. Let's swatch some reds and see how we go. So that was Deep Thoughts. This is Blazing Sun, also from the same Zoeva graphic lip set. This is Poppy Fields. And this is Bit of Danger. So we've got a purple, a deep red, a kind of true red, and a lighter, more orange red. So We've also got this Milani Understatement lip liner in 230 Push It from the, what are they called? You know what I mean. The collab with, what is wrong with me? Why can I not remember the name of that band? Salt and Pepper. Jeez Louise. Anyway, so I'm going to declutter the purple. I'm going to declutter this light red, which I think is Bit of Danger. Yeah. Okay, so Bit of Danger can go. And Deep Thoughts can go. And then I'm going to keep the Milani, the middle one, which is Poppy Fields, and this deep one, which is Blazing Sun. So we're keeping those reds. It's another like purple, and this is like a big thick guy. This is really old. I'm not going to use this. Declutter. And Essence. This is really annoying that they keep rolling away. Anyway, Essence Stay 8 Hour Waterproof Lip Liner in 04 Naive. And these are like the roll-up ones. I'm not sure how much I'm going to use that colour. That's going in the giveaway, and if it's not wanted by anyone, I'll take it back category. This e.l.f. Retro Paradise, these didn't get individual shade names. It was like a set of 4 lip liners. I loved them though. It's like a bright Barbie pink. I'm very tempted to keep it in case I want to do a Barbie situation. I'm going to put this in the declutter unless nobody wants it, and then I'll take it back into my collection situation. Essence Stay 8 Hour Lip Liner in 03 Unforgettable. Swatch that next to 04 Naive. This is like a much paler pink, more nude. That is a keep. And then Essence Stay 8 Hour Lip Liner in 01 Curious. Which is kind of cooler and deeper, more mauve. I will be also keeping. Okay. I need another container here because this is just getting out of control. Okay, I'm putting the declutters in a container and I'm keeping these down here. Okie dokie, what's the most like nude or pinky? Okay. So we've got Zoeva Graphic Lips in Earthbound. Yeah, keep it. It's very similar to the Essence, but I like it. I'm going to keep it. And then in Brightness. This is very peachy. Do I need a lip liner that colour? Would that work really well with the Amaretto Swirl Laura Mercier? I've obviously used a lot of it. Like, look how short it is in comparison to the ones that I haven't used as much of. Like, it's been... Oh, well, it's not that short. It's a bit shorter. Yeah, okay, I'm going to keep it. I obviously like it. This is my favourite lip liner. It also came in that e.l.f. Retro Paradise set. It's this light nude brown. Love it. I wish this had a shade name so I knew, you know, I know they have these and their new lip liners which I bet are the same as these. I would love the shade name to be able to repurchase it if I ever do run out. This is another from the e.l.f. Retro Paradise. This is a much deeper brown. Let's just leave that to the side for now. Elizabeth Arden Natural 06 Lip Definer. This is nearly finished. Like, that's rolled up all the way. It's nearly finished. I am going to keep that and try and finish it. It won't even roll down. Anyway, I'm going to keep that and try and finish it, and hopefully it'll be empty very soon. This Revolution, this came in an advent calendar, so I don't think it has a shade name or anything. It's not the exact same as anything else. It's similar to this, but not the exact same. I'm going to keep it. Oh, geez, Louise. Some of these definitely need to be sharpened. Essence Soft Contouring lip liner in 05 Melt Your Heart. Do I need that colour? I don't think I do. Declutter. This deep brown. Don't have anything like it. Yeah, I'm going to keep it. Okay. Okay, so we are keeping 12 and decluttering 7 from the lip liners. Next up, let's have a look at liquid lipsticks. Obviously, liquid lipsticks are not my favourite, so I do not have as many of them. I've got 4 of the Superstay Matte Inks from Maybelline. I hate this formula. It smells awful, absolutely horrific, and it just does not last. It's not a long-lasting liquid lipstick for me. I've seen other people say that these are like hard to remove. They're so long-lasting, and that's just not my experience. So I've got Initiator, Lover, Dancer, and Pioneer. I'll swatch them in that order. I absolutely despise the like sickly sweet chemical weird smell that these have. That's Initiator. Here we've got Lover. Dancer. These are really old. I don't know if anyone will want these, but either way, I'm not bringing these back into my collection, because what is the point of the drying nature of liquid lipsticks if they don't even freaking last on you? And Pioneer. I love the colours of some of these, but it's just not the formula for me. Let me see if I can get better colour over here. So yeah, kind of raspberry red, a really true blue red, a really cool mauve, and a also cool mauvey, kind of bit more pink in it kind of colour. Yeah, goodbye all of you. Then I've got this Rimmel London two-step bloody blah, what are you called? Provocalypse 16-hour kiss-proof lip colour. So it's this blue toned red, and you're meant to use this first and then this like topper. I'm going to keep this and give it another go. I wanted this to be the, I think it's Maybelline, or it could be L'Oreal. I don't know. There's like one of these types of products that I had when I was a teenager that I really liked, and that I did feel lasted well. And I wanted this to be that, and then it wasn't exactly that. And so I haven't really, like, I've had this for ages, but I need to give it another go. So it's a lovely red. I love a red lipstick, obviously. So I'm going to give this another go. This, Catrice Matte Pro Ink Non-Transfer Liquid Lipstick, lasts up to 12 hours. What's the shade? 030. This is Attitude. Let's give this a swatch. Okay, I'm going to put this in my declutter, and if nobody wants it, I'll take it back. I think that'd be fun in the autumn, that deep vampy colour. And then this isn't really a liquid lipstick. This is the Maybelline Superstay Vinyl Ink, which is this kind of in 35 Cheeky. This great formula, which is like, kind of looks like a liquid lipstick, but it stays wet. So it's not transfer proof, but it is long lasting. So like if you don't, it doesn't just melt away on your lips if you don't do anything. So if you're eating and whatever, it won't last through that. But if you are just talking, living your life, it lasts. So I quite like this formula. I love this like very cool tone color. I love cool tone eyeshadow looks, so this goes really well with that, and I love having this in my collection. So I'm keeping this, so keeping 2 and decluttering 4 definitely, and a 5th one is if anybody wants it. So decluttering 5, keeping 2. We did very well there, but fair enough because this is not a category I love. Next up, lip gloss. Okay, so I've got 8 things here. I've definitely got another one of these in my drawer in work, and I don't know if there are other things elsewhere. This is the Essence Extreme Care in 03 Milky Cocoa. This formula is freaking phenomenal, and they need to do more colors in this formula. It's so nice. It feels amazing on the lips, like absolutely incredible. It is extremely light, like it looks great here, but on my lips it's a bit concealer lips, but like used to brighten the center of my lips with something else, but also just used as a lip balm. This works really well. So maybe I should have had this with my tinted lip balms, but anywho, I am definitely keeping this. My Maybelline Lifter Gloss, this is in 008 Stone, and I think I have, I don't know if I've Moon at the moment or Petal or something. Anyway, it's like a pinker one is in work. But yeah, I love this formula. The packaging is a bit too bulky, like you don't actually get that much product. Case in point, I can't get enough out for a good swatch. I absolutely love the formula. It feels really nice. These are really easy to pan because there isn't that much in them. So I'm going to keep this and I'm going to finish it. I really, really like it. I have used other colours that had like glitter in them, and I do not like the feeling of that at all. But this colour doesn't have glitter, or doesn't have like big chunky pieces of glitter in it. I don't know if this is a very subtle shimmer. But yeah, really, really like this, and I would totally be up for having more colours in the future, so long as I stick to ones that don't have the glitter in them. Keep Milk Makeup Holographic Lip Gloss in Mars. I got this in TK Maxx, and it is very old. It's so cool though. Like, look at that. I can't really see. I need like totally artificial light for this to look better. And like it looks okay there, but like in person it's all flippy and very cool and holographic. This is so old. I think I have to get rid of it. Yeah. Declutter. Similarly, Milk Makeup Lip Vinyl in Chillin'. This is kind of like the Superstay lip vinyl. It's this like thicker formula. It's not a liquid lipstick, but it's thick like one. It kind of lasts well, but it wouldn't last through eating or whatever, but like through general life. This is just really old now. I bought it in TK Maxx and it's years old, so I think I have to get rid of it, but I really, really love it. And yeah, if someone said, oh, bloody blah is a dupe for this, I would buy it. I'm not necessarily going to go and buy a Milk lipstick full price. I don't think they even do these anymore, but if they did, I'm not necessarily going to buy full price, but if there was a deal or something, this is the kind of thing I would like to buy again. What is this? Looks like Elf. It is Rose Quartz is the shade. Can I see what this is? Yeah, this is some kind of Elf lip gloss with like glittery kind of holographic. How do you smell? I don't think I have any use for this, so declutter. And then these three Kaleidos are absolutely staying. I really like this formula. I really like these colours. Hot Pursuit, Skinny Dip, and Last Smoke. So Skinny Dip is like a warm brown. Absolutely love it, like a nude milky brown. Really, really nice. People say they love this packaging and it feels weighty and impressive, and it's like, it's very beautiful. It's trying to do its thing and it's doing it very well, but I feel like the click closed could be more sturdy. And I think with any lip product, like, maybe bar a liquid lipstick that's meant to last for hours and hours and hours, but even then I think lip products should be sturdy enough that you can put them in your bag and not worry about them leaking. And this has never leaked, it has never opened accidentally, but I'm just worried that it doesn't feel like the world's most secure closure, and I think that is unfortunate. Also, they're very, very small, 3.8 milliliters. So just to compare that to the Maybelline Lifter Gloss, which these run out quickly, the Maybelline Lifter Gloss is 5.4 milliliters. So these are much smaller than these. Now, obviously they look a bit smaller, but I just think money-wise that you're not really getting value in terms of the amount in these, but I do think the formula is absolutely beautiful. Yeah, down here with some artificial light from the side, you can see much better what we're dealing with here. So yeah, I really like these, but I think they are not great value for money. And then the other two colours I have are Last Smoke and Hot Pursuit. These are really interesting colours. So Last Smoke is here. It's this like smoky, cool mauve thing. But it is a bit sheer, like you can kind of sheer it out. And then Hot Pursuit is very similar, but deeper and kind of a bit more brown. Or red or something, like it's not just a straight mauve. These are terrible swatches, but I'm trying to convey the colour. I absolutely love these, and I love cool tone looks, so these are fabulous for those. But yeah, I think the value is not there at all with these, but I love the formula and I really like that these cool colours are available. And I plan to finish all three of these, so I'm keeping all three of them. As you can see, I like something with colour. The colour of my natural lips is very underpigmented. So I like something to have colour and add colour to my lips. Like, I don't just have a clear gloss. Like, I have lip balms, but I don't have a clear gloss. Like, even these were holographic and glittery and whatever. So from this, we are decluttering the e.l.f. and the 2 Milk makeup, the lip final and the holographic lip gloss, and we are keeping so we are decluttering 3 and keeping 5, 3 Kaleidos, Maybelline, and the Essence. So from lip glosses, we're decluttering 3 and we are keeping 5. Though I definitely have one more of these and I could have others in other bags. I don't know. Next up, my nightmare, which is bullet lipsticks. I've got the most of these, so they won't even stay in the basket. Let's get into it. here are my bullet lipsticks. Obviously some of them are like long skinny bullets, they're not traditional, but they apply like bullet lipsticks. So I'm going to So I think we've got 40 here. That is embarrassing. I'm actually overwhelmed by even starting this. Okay, so maybe we'll start with reds and then we'll work our way through. Actually, first let's start with the e.l.f. Seriously Satin line, because I think I have every colour that this lipstick comes in. So let's start with that. So we've got Pepper. We've got Persimmon. We've got Taffy is pink. We'll wait for that for a sec. We've got Cherry. We've got, my goodness, keep trying to get Taffy. Nectar. Taffy. We've got Sugar Plum. We've got a second Nectar here because I lost this and then repurchased it. And we've got Cider. There is another red that I think is called Raspberry. I don't know where it is. Like, to be honest, the only one of these that the ones of these that I want to declutter are Sugar Plum and Pepper, but I don't think anyone will want those, and I'd rather just keep them in case I want them for like Halloween costumes. I love this formula. I really, really love it. I repurchased Nectar. Let me see, actually, the two different Nectars. So I've one here and then here. So this one's a bit more used. That has something on it. Let's get rid of that. So maybe I could give the newer one where it's like, you can see e.l.f. is written on the bullet and it's not on the old ones. On the old one it's written at the bottom. Yeah, so I might see if anyone wants the newer Nectar. It's this. And if not, I'm going to keep it though, because I obviously love this colour. And I think in the autumn I will be using more of this. And I love like kind of mixing Nectar and Cider and different brown lip liners. And anyway, so I'm going to keep the more used older one. Jeez Louise. And I'm going to see if anybody wants the newer one. And Sugar Plum and Pepper, or Persimmon, sorry. Should I see if anybody wants these? No, I'm just going to keep them. I really don't think anybody does. Pepper, it's a very orangey red. I prefer cherry and I prefer raspberry, but I'm going to keep it because I love red lipstick and I like having a variety, and I like having this whole line, even though like I don't think it's available anymore. So yeah, one declutter. Many, many keeps. Okay. Should I keep these swatches? No, I don't really have room for every swatch on the face of the earth. Okay, just apologies for the background noise. While we're on e.l.f., let's do this. Is the shade is Dirty Talk. What's this? The like oh blah de blah. Their newer lipstick line anyway. And it looks and feels a bit more luxury. The bullets embossed with e.l.f. there. It's magnetic closure. It doesn't close every way. It only closes like 2 of the 4 options. So that doesn't feel as luxurious as, I have another bullet lipstick that is magnetic. Is it this Laura Mercier maybe? No. Yeah, this is magnetic and it closes all 4 ways, which is really nice. So this doesn't feel like luxury, but it does feel nice. And I like this color. I do not like this formula as much as I like the Seriously Satin. Let's just swatch that next to, where's Taffy gone? What is happening? Next to Nectar, just to see. So it's like pinker than Nectar. And then next to Taffy, it's like cooler and browner than Taffy from the Seriously Satin. So yeah, it's different enough. I am keeping all of those. So we have this Laura Mercier here. Let's have a look at it. It is, what's it called? Rose Vif. And it is a very bright color. I'm going to keep it. Adam got me this for Christmas. Put it in my sock. Got it from TK Maxx. So it's like a bit much, but I like it. I'm keeping it. This is just overwhelming. This is why I have to get rid of more. I've only decluttered one. What is wrong with me? I have to get rid of some of these. Okay, let's pull some that I'm like, I can't remember what they look like or what they are. So this is this W7 red. It's beautiful. It's a bit, it looks much more brown on screen than it looks in person. How can I make you look red? There, you can kind of see. Looks a bit more red, closer to the light. Okay, that is a declutter. I never think to use that. Another red that I don't really use, Superstay 14 hour. That's beautiful red. It is in Ravishing Rouge. So, what? 540. So that's the Maybelline Superstay 14 hour lipstick. Like, do they even do these? How old is this? Declutter. Another red. I think I might keep this one though. This is Rimmel in 01. Do you have a name? Rosetto. Lasting Finish lipstick. Yeah. This is very much in my memory, in my mind. I can think about this, so I'm going to keep that. This, however, Revolution, I think possibly came in a... Oh no, I got like a set. Yeah, I don't need that. Declutter. There's more from... So I think I got maybe a red set and a nude set from Revolution. I've decluttered a few of them already. So here's some of the nude set. Got this weird yellow brown. Absolutely don't need that. We've got this, very pale, much peachier, don't need that. This yellow orange, don't need that. Do these even have names? Oh, they do, sorry, I will give you the names of these. Ooh. So the red was Matte Red 109 Red Wine, and then we have Bare 11 Untouched, Bare 115 Mannequin, and Bare 114, come on, focus, 114 Naked Beauty. And then we have Bare 113 Whispers. Oh, I like that name. Oh, that's very... like in person, that's much brighter. Oh, that could be a good like Barbie pink though, like very light Barbie pink. Let me try and... I don't know how to get this to show up true to color. It is interesting. Okay, I'm putting that there. That's a bit of a maybe baby. And then this one doesn't have a name. This was in the advent calendar that I placed with that order, but this is like a much rosier, very cool, very light brown, and I do think about wearing this. Let me just, with Nectar and Taffy again. Bang, bang, bang. Nectar is so much yellower. And Taffy, yeah, is much brighter and bigger. Okay, that's very different. Yeah, okay. I'm allowed to keep you. You stay. Yeah, this was great. This was in an advent calendar that I got for such cheap money. And the colour in the cap is actually more lipstick, which I think is so funny. But anywho, keep. That's a maybe. We're not sure about that. Another kind of nudie one is this Essence. This is me in O2 Happy. Oh my goodness, that is impossible to twist up one-handed. Yeah, it's a bit more intense. Will I use this? Let me smell it. It smells like makeup, you know, that perfumey smell. I might use that. Yeah, keep. What else is a nudie colour? Actually, what have I got from L'Oreal? Oh, sorry, there's still another Makeup Revolution. This is another one from the advent calendar, so it doesn't have a name. Do I want either of these pinks? Yeah, okay, so I'm going to keep the nameless one in the red packaging. Does it have a name? Amazing Lipstick is the product apparently, but no shade name that I can see. And now I'm seeing the word Rosetta, which makes me think that that is the word for lipstick in Italian or something, and not the shade name of the other one. But anyway, so I'm going to give this pink, get rid of it, give it away, whatever. Let me look at what brands we've got left here. We've got Maybelline, we've got L'Oreal, Catrice, what are you? Or something. You are Sigma. What are you? Maybelline. Okay, so Maybelline, we've got Superstay Ink Crayon in Lead the Way 15 and in what are you called? Speak Your Mind. Please focus. 75. This is so annoying that it won't focus. Anyway, swatch these. Flip side by side. Am I going to use this? I'm going to declutter this deeper colour and keep the more nudie one. It's funny because I used to just not enjoy kind of nude lipsticks at all. And then now that I wear a lot of eyeshadow and I wear a bit more colour in the rest of my makeup, I feel the need for more subtle colours on my lips. Whereas I used to wear very subtle makeup on... I used to wear very little makeup. Sorry, that's a helicopter. Apologies again about the background noise. I used to wear much less colour on my face in terms of eyeshadow, blush, etc. And therefore colourful lips worked really well. I wore a lot of red lipstick. I used to wear like literally no makeup on the rest of my face and just red lipstick on a night out. Like that was totally typical. So things have changed a lot. I now wear much more colourful makeup on the rest of my face. A lot of, not like hugely, I'm not a huge colour eyeshadow wearer, but I do wear it occasionally. So I kind of feel the need for nude lipsticks, more subtle colour on my lips. This is kind of orangey. What is this brand? Luna by Luna. So I just think my lipstick, like the majority of what I'm wearing, has changed quite dramatically. So it's inevitable that I'm going to need to declutter in this kind of way. This is nice. Do you know what this is going to be? And if anybody wants it, they can have it. And if not, I'll take it back situation. What else are we doing here? Okay, Rimmel. Oh yeah, okay, I should have got a bit of Rimmel. Oh, well, we've done one already. Anyway, Maybelline. I've got 27 Shoop from the Salt and Pepper collab. This like very cool toned. Keep. Just to be honest, because it's so cool. And I've got 26 Push It, which is this beautiful red. But do I need it? Because it's quite similar to Pepper. Oh no, it's less orange. If anybody wants it, they can have it, and if not, I'm taking it back. Okie dokes. This is Sigma Dahlia. This feels like this bullet, it feels luxury. It's lovely feeling. This is like a deep purple. I've gotten rid of some other deep purples. No, if anybody wants this, I give it away, and if not, I'll take it back. That's what I'll do, because this is just not a colour I wear, you know. Speaking of deep colours I don't wear, this is from Topshop, but I got it in TK Maxx. I think it was beside a lipstick from another brand, and I thought it was from the same brand, Beguiled, and I was like, oh my god, such good value, blah blah blah. Yeah, like they're the same. Why did I buy this when I already owned this? That's a straight up declutter. I'm not taking that back. Do you know what? I'm taking the Sigma back. It's lovely. I'm taking it back. This LA Girl Lipify Stylo in 08. One swipe attempts creamy color. Oh no, not 08. Just in Honeymoon is the shade. It's another one you click up. This one's much more matte. It's very cool mauve. It's a bit much. I'm going to give this away if nobody wants it, and if they don't, I will take it back. Yeah, it's just a bit difficult to wear. Like, it takes a very particular look and a bit of work to make it work. Eveline, or Cosmetics, Eveline, I don't know how you pronounce that. Oh My Kiss in 08. This is like kind of yellowy, light, warm brown. I like the colour. I hate the smell. It smells like poison. Which could be that it's expired, or maybe it's always smelled like this, because I just really have not used this. So yeah, I didn't know what shade to buy, and then I got this one because 8 is my favourite number, and there were a bunch of nudes, and I was like, this will probably work, but it's a bit too yellow, so I'm going to give this away, and I think the smell will probably put other people off, but you know, smell is something very particular, so I'm not confident that this smells bad because it's expired. Some things just have a horrible scent to them, and you find them horrible and other people don't find them horrible, so I'm just gonna see what happens with that. Drop of Sherry by Rimmel is a definite keep. This is in a project pan. This is my favorite lipstick ever. Absolutely love it. It's like a bronzy purple. Like, it's an odd color. I freaking love it. Absolute keep. Rimmel Lasting Matte Finish in 220 Mauve Bliss. This is really old. This is easier to wear than this, but do I have things like this? Let me see. No, that's not pink at all. I never really think to wear this, is the thing. I'll see if anybody wants it, and if not, I'll take it back. Couple of beautiful rosy browns. This is the Catrice X Jenny collab. I love this. I think it's beautiful, and the formula is really nice. It's like a bit more sheer. In Teddy is the shade. It's a bit more sheer than a traditional lipstick, but a bit more pigmented than a lot of sheer things. Like, look at this. It's so much more pigmented than that. This is Flower Beauty. Oh God. I don't know what this line of lipsticks is called, but this shade is Blossom, and I really like it. These are like, this one looks much rosier here, but these are both rosy browns. Like if you see them on your face in comparison to other brown lipsticks. So I like both of these a lot. Keep. This is a definite keep. My NARS American Woman is the shade. And what is this actually called? Power Matte lipstick. This was my wedding lipstick. I wanted something pigmented and transfer proof and warm toned because I was, this is kind of like a rosy warm nude, but a bit deeper, a bit more pigmented. As exactly what I wanted. I was wearing warm, my dress was like a blush, but kind of a warm tone blush, and I was wearing warm neutral eyeshadow, so I really like this. And I just, like, I wanted the colour to show up. I didn't want really light lips. Oh, these are part of what's throwing off the focus because they're shiny. So we have Rimmel or Maybelline? Maybelline Shine lipstick. I don't know what exactly it is, in 065 Spicy Mauve. I love this. I love the formula. I love the colour. I've used quite a bit of this. Yeah. Keep. L'Oreal Colour Riche Nude Intense in 177. This is a bit newer to me, but do I like it? Yeah, okay. If I'm keeping this, then I should definitely declutter the Rimmel, even though that's much more matte. They're like a very similar colour. Yeah. The reason I'm swatching certain things on my fingers is if the bullet is like a bit kind of curvy, like that's the way that it came, I don't want to mess with that by swatching it flat on my hand, because obviously my lips are, you know, have a curve to them. L'Oreal, what are you called? Intense Volume Matte in 600 Le Nude Audacious, or Audacieuse, I don't know how you pronounce that. This is a Skinny Bullet, my favorite. This color I do not love. It is a bit too warm. There's something about it. I am going to put this in the someone should take it, and if they don't, I'll take it back pile. Catrice Scandalous Matte in 070. I bought this for Barbie Mania. Very pink. It doesn't even look as pink. Like, it doesn't look crazy here, but it's like very intense. Can you see it a bit more in the bullet, like how intensely pink it is? So I'm going to put this in the giveaway if anybody wants it, and if nobody does, I'll take it back, because it may or may not be the end of dressing up in Barbie inspired outfits in my life. I don't know. So keeping this, but I liked this formula. I really like that this bullet, you know, I like the square bullets and whatever, that they won't roll away on the table. And yeah, I think this is a nice bullet style, and I think the embossing on the side of the bullet is really pretty, and I thought this formula was decent. So yeah, served its purpose very, very well for my Barbie inspired outfits last summer, and we'll see if anybody else wants it, and if not, I'll take it back, because, you know, I'd rather have it than get rid of it and then have to buy, you know, if somebody wants it, then there's a reason to get rid of it, but if nobody wants it, then I'm just getting rid of it to literally save that much space. That's not enough space to justify that in my mind, where it's like a real possibility that, you know, Halloween, one of my friends will be like, let's all dress up as different types of Barbies, and I will want a lipstick like this. So I just want to, yeah, I'm very open to recluttering that one. This is my favorite red lipstick. This is Gucci Goldie Red. This is a mini, so this, I guess, their matte lipstick formula. That my mother-in-law, no, not my mother-in-law, oh my god, I got this mini myself. So I got this when I bought my what's it called, my Gucci bronzer. I mean, look at it. Look at how pretty it is. So it's embossed with Gucci there. I am trying to use it in my deck of padding to get rid of that embossing, or like, you know, to use it down to that point. I'll do a little swatch for you. It is the most perfect red. It's like a little more orange than kind of, you know, it's kind of like these. It's a little more orange than a true blue toned red, but not by much, and it's just perfect. It looks absolutely stunningly beautiful. I was wearing it in the intro to this video, very blotted out, but still I love it. I keep it in its little box so it doesn't get damaged. I'll absolutely not declutter this, and generally I don't dig into lipsticks once I've used them down to flatten them to the packaging, but this I'll probably dig out and paint it on with a lip brush, because it is just a beautiful colour and a beautiful formula, and I absolutely love it. So keeping that. Okay, the keeps, the declutters. Let's count these up. Okay, we are decluttering 17, and we're keeping, I think it was 25, let me count again, 2, 4, 6, 8, 23. So keeping 23, decluttering 17, or whatever I just said. In this category, we have a few more of the if no one wants them, I'll reclutter them category, because I love lipstick. I don't know. Okay. So this is everything that I'm decluttering for lips, or at least going to offer to friends and family. A couple are like these, I think are too old, so they're going to be thrown away, but most things are going to be offered to friends and family. And here is everything we're keeping for lips. So we've got our lip balms, we've got liquid lipsticks, we've got bullet lipsticks, we've got lip liners. Yeah, it's a lot. I'm keeping a lot more that I'm decluttering, but at least I'm moving some things out, and yeah, let's see how this goes. Or how successful this was, but now that I have put everything back in the drawer, I am very happy. So I've got my full-size bullet lipsticks, or bullet lipstick shaped things, standing up, and they fill 2 containers. So I have an empty container back here, and then I have my lip balms, tinted, and like anything that comes in this kind of packaging up here. I have long shaped things and lip pencils here, my 2 mini lipsticks here, and then lip gloss and lip gloss shaped things back there. So yeah, this looks much better. It's still a huge amount. I know it's still loads, and I'm not going to finish all of these before they expire, but I do like variety as well, and I don't want to declutter things and then just repurchase and wind up wasting money. So yeah, I am happy now that I can see that there's some space in here. I do not want to fill that space. I want to, you know, keep with what I've got for now. So not too bad. Sorry, you can see other things that need to be dealt with over there. Makeup brushes that desperately need to be washed. Yeah. Okay, I think this is definitely going to be at least 3 videos. So thank you for watching my lip product and nail varnish declutter. I know, random combination, but we are where we are. Please stay tuned and subscribe to my channel if you would like to see the next declutters, which will include cheek products, base products, eyeshadow, all the good stuff yet to come. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!